Hey yo peeps, how are you all getting on? This is your boy Popsy from Future Shock Studios and welcome back to yet another video. And today we're going to be checking out the GODOX RS60R 2K. These are twin super compact RGB LED video light kit. This is GODOX's latest compact full color LED solution, offering a wide 1800 to 10,000 Kelvin range with multiple power options and a very huge accessory ecosystem that sets them apart. And we'll also be looking at GODOX's SP36K projection unit, projecting those amazing blue gobo blinds behind me. And I've got the second RS60R on my right with a softbox, giving me some amazing light on my left hand side. And they're all being controlled by the app. Let me just switch them off, and that's what the light looks like. Let's switch them back on. And there you go. So with that being said, let's go and roll the intro. Everything comes in a good quality packaging with plenty of information all around. Upon opening, you'll find that everything comes in a high quality carrying case. Inside, you'll get two RS60R light bodies, two lens reflectors, two MS60PA01 main adapters, two removable batteries, one magnetic modifier kit, the SZ-L2 zoom lens, the SD15 silicon diffusion dome, the ADE2 light stand bracket, two USB-C to USB-C charging cables, one SP1 parabolic softbox, and as already mentioned, the amazing storage box. So straight out of the gate, you're fully loaded with reflectors, modifiers, zoom lens, domes, and even a softbox. And the full kit comes in at £663 here in the UK. Now looking at GODOX's SP36K projection unit, sold separately but designed for the RS60R. The SP36K projection unit also arrives in a high quality carrying case, designed in the same style as the RS60R kit for a consistent and premium feel. Inside you'll find an interchangeable 36° EF 75mm t2.5 projection lens, a projection housing, a gobo holder with 6 gobos, with pre-installed 4 shutter blades, and as already mentioned, the amazing carry bag with the user manual. And the SP36K is priced at £152 here in the UK. Moving on, let's go and check out the build quality and the features. As far as the build quality goes, the RS60R is a tiny cylinder, just 311 grams without the battery, small enough to fit in your hand. The body is made of hardened plastic but feels solid and durable. On the front, you've got the LED beads with a removable reflector. On the side, you'll find a clicky select dial, a mode button, a menu button, and an NFC zone for quick app pairing. On the back, there's a removable battery with its own USB-C port, LED indicator, and a status button. Underneath, you've got a standard 1/4-inch mounting port. Next to the display, you'll find the power switch and a USB-C input. Overall, it feels compact, easy to use, and surprisingly premium for such a lightweight light. Now moving on to the technical specifications. As far as the specs go, you get 4 main modes. The CCT mode runs from 1800 to 10,000 Kelvin, with green and magenta shift from -100 to +100, and dimming right down to 0.1%. The HSI mode gives you a full 360-degree hue with saturation and brightness control. The RGBWW mode lets you adjust red, green, blue, and white channels individually for precise color. The effects mode, one of my favorites, offers 14 built-in effects including lightning, police car, candle, fireworks, welding, SOS, and party. On board, you'll also find 4 dimming curves: linear, S-curve, exponential, and logarithmic. Control is extremely flexible. You can use the onboard menu or pair it with the GODOX Light App over Bluetooth up to 60 meters, or run it via DMX or RDM support. Power options are also stacked with the Leon Pack, USB-C PD, MPF batteries, V-mount, or mains AC with the GAN adapter. There's also an optional E27 socket adapter. Output reaches at 11,000 lux at 1 meter with the reflector at 5600 Kelvin Kelvin, and the CRI and TLCI, as already mentioned, are at 95+. The accessory ecosystem also includes the SZ-L2 zoom lens, the magnetic kit, a silicon diffusion dome, and the SP1 parabolic softbox. Now looking at the SP36K projection unit in more detail. It's a compact projector with interchangeable 36-degree EF 75mm t2.7 lens. The lens is detachable and swapping accessories is fast with the quick swap latch system. It offers a full 360-degree rotation and a 90-degree tilt. As already mentioned in the unboxing, it includes a gobo holder with 6 gobos, shutter blades and an iris slot. Now let's take a peek at what the 6 gobos look like. So here's gobo 1, and this is gobo number 2, and here's the 3rd gobo. This is gobo number 4, here's the 5th gobo, and finally the 6th gobo. The shutter blades and iris give you tight precision control over the beam, almost like a theatre spotlight. And since it's an EF mount, you can swap in other compatible projection lenses for different beam sizes. Cooling is handled by a quiet built-in fan with selectable modes. And finally, but not least, one of the most welcome features, the anti-false touch feature to prevent accidental bumps on the dial. Okay, so now that you've seen the unboxing, the build quality, the features and the specs, let's go and fire up the GODOX app. So as you can see, I've already created a scene. So let me just go into the RS60R. As you can see, I've got both lights showing up. The top one is for the softbox there with the RS60R, and the bottom one has got the SP36 projection unit on. So the only light I've got is one GODOX light hitting my face on this side, and even if I switch that off, that's what it looks like. I'm just going to do it handheld here, and this is the kind of light. I mean, if you were going to use it just as a key light, it is very small, but I mean, this is the kind of light you can get. Absolutely amazing. And this, if I'm not wrong, looking at the app, let's just move it to 5600 Kelvin, and I'll move it down to 5600 Kelvin at 24.5%. And this is what it looks like here in my hand. Let's just go into the softbox one before. So on the top, I can turn that light off or on, and I can slide it down to 1800 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin, or you can use these 6 presets below, which go from 32 to 7500. Below that, you've got the green and magenta shift control. I actually do prefer using to control my lighting. It's just so easy. And below that, you've got the 4 dimming curves. As I've already said, my preferred choice of the dimming curves is the S curve, so I've got that on there. Each section's got the plus and minus little buttons there, which gives you absolute precise control. I'm looking at the intensity, by the way, if you're looking at the camera now. So we're at 25%. I can use the plus button to go move up in 0.1 increments. Not many apps or lighting systems do that. And then on the top bar where the on and off button is, you've got 4 modes: CCT, HSI, RGB and effects. Do I really need to explain what they are? I don't think so. I'll quickly show you. So basically, if I was going to go into fireworks, percentage wise, 2.6%. Now I've moved it to 100%, then you can see how bright these portable lights can actually get. Okay, so lightning. Always use them on my video shoots, and I can change the CCT, frequency amount, flash times, random. Yep, there's so much control. HSI mode, you've got the full 360 degree, and you've got some 8 preset below that. And again, you've got the plus and minus to move that down. And you can also use the slider depending on what you're into. Let's concentrate on the gobo. I'm not going to go through all the gobos. Turn that off now. I'm doing it all on the app. Turn that back on. As you can see, we got it on the blue light at the moment. Let's change that to red. We're only at 58.4%. You could use the slider here again, or you can use the plus. Let's just move it to 100%. Green, blue, orange, yellow, purple, cyan. So I know we've got it as the blinds gobo at the moment, but here's the flash, and here we can move the intensity up. We can change the CCT. I've just changed it to 1800 Kelvin, or move it up straight up to 10,000 Kelvin, and I can have the flash mode or the bulb mode. I haven't seen an app giving this much control to any lighting system. It's just super crazy. And that's candle, and it tells you at the top it's candle. Okay, so in effect, that is the app in a nutshell. I'm just going to close that app down now. I have to say, GODOX, please change the softbox into a quick setup, because this took me almost 15-20 minutes setting it up, and it's probably one of the reasons I don't use GODOX softboxes. They're just a complete nightmare. But once you got it up, and I won't even strip this back down, because let me just remove this from here. So that's what the light looks like in my hand. This is now acting as my main key light. Look at the size of this. It's tiny. Let me just take this off as well. To remove this, simply, and there you go. Oh no, that's a bit harsh. There's nothing in front of that at the moment. Look at the size of it. Just add a few bits and bobs on. Let's add this onto it now. And there you go. Guys, when I first saw this, I thought, is this a joke? But look at the size. It's fitting in my one hand. Wow. And it does actually give amazing light. There you go. 5600 at 25%, and this is the kind of light it's giving me. If I take it away, now it's actually bouncing off my reflector. Yeah, if I put it right down, I really do like this. And again, this is full RGB as well. And I'm gonna turn this into HSI now. So let me just see. Yeah, look at the kind of light you can get. I'm doing it all with the app, by the way, now. Look at the light I'm getting. If I had it as a hair light, this is the kind of look you would get. A fill light. I normally have a bit of fill light on my right, and that would act amazingly well. And the side, guys, this is something I really need to show you guys, because this is just one tiny light. There you go, 1%. I can easily remove that. One more thing, guys, I really wish GODOX has made that power on button slightly bigger. Removing the battery, easy. You can run this without the battery. Just put that on, and now we're running this light without anything, just a USB-C cable. And there's the battery. I'm putting the diffusion on. I mean, there's loads of other things I can put on here, but I think I'm just going to use this diffuser because it's so small. Okay, for the sake of it, I'll actually remove this as well. And removing this part is so simple. You've got a little notch there, press it down, and there you go, that's the light. So let me just find a different diffuser for that. And again, guys, we're still running on the USB-C cable, and that is it. And now I can, that's what it looks like, or I can make it a little bit bigger. Whoa. So that's what it looks like. I can make that light a bit bigger. That's a bit more light. Make it smaller. And that is extremely smooth. Let's take that off. Just press the button here. And look, it just comes off in seconds. Check the size of that out without anything on it. I'm going to be realistic. That is the size of my finger, and it's extremely light. Let's just go to a different color. I like red. Yeah, that's extremely light. I'm going to just whack that on there quickly. And there we go. That is very strong. So this is the magnetic thing that you need to put on. Just add that on, and then you can add anything magnetic to it. But this just joins in magnetically. So that's with it on, and let's just put the light in slightly up. And again, look at the light you're getting. You're getting amazing light. The app is sick. These lights are cool, and we're running on a USB-C cable. So there it is. I'm just going to remove that away. So there's the light. I'm just going to get that, stick that on, turn the on button on, and there we go. Totally independent. And let me just dim that down. And this, you got this wheel here. There's that wheel, and I can press that, and you can go into CCT. I can change that CCT easy, as you can see. And I'm doing this all in real time for you guys. What can I say to you about this light? There you go, guys. That's the RS60R. And if I was going to go for this light, genuinely speaking, I would go for the twin pack. Like, I've still got that Gobo going there in red, and I've got this on this side. And these are the only two lights that are mainly lighting me up now. Well done, GODOX. Absolutely love them. So finally, would I recommend GODOX's RS60R 2K kit and the SP36K projection unit to you? Absolutely yes, 100%. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you've got any questions, drop me a DM on my Instagram at FutureShock Studios. So anyway, peeps, that's all you're going to get from me for today. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Smash it if that's your kind of thing. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll catch you in the next video.